12 years ago, Heidi Gibbard and her daughter Bianca were struggling just to get by. Heidi worked 3 jobs, but they could still barely afford their cold, dark basement apartment in New Jersey. Heidi heard about the affordable living Habitat for Humanity could provide them and immediately applied to receive their aid. Through this, the Gibbards were able to receive their own home. Habitat for Humanity is an organization that builds and repairs homes all over the world through donated labor and supplies. Through my own volunteering with Habitat for Humanity, I have seen firsthand how families and communities can benefit from this organization. According to Habitat's website, about 1 in 4 people worldwide live in conditions that harm their health, safety, prosperity, and opportunities. There's a chance that you, your friend, or family member lives somewhere that endangers their own health and safety. Affordable housing is hard to find these days for low-income families. Your donation and volunteer hours to Habitat for Humanity can help provide homes for families who wouldn't be able to afford one normally. First, I'll show you just how unobtainable affordable housing can be for lower-class families. According to the Huffington Post from September 2014, the Census Bureau reported more than 45 million Americans are living below the poverty line, which is what is needed to afford life's basic necessities. Therefore, they're not able to afford decent housing. Minimum wage has not been able to keep up with the rising cost of housing, leaving many families unable to find affordable housing. On average, a worker earning minimum wage must work 112 hours a week in order to afford a 2-bedroom apartment at the rate properties of that size are rented for around the country, according to the National Low-Income Housing Coalition. Sputnik News reports that in order to comfortably rent a 2-bedroom apartment, renters must earn around $20 an hour. The average American hourly wage is only $15. Rent has raised so much it has taken over the largest source of the family's income. It is the largest share of income in modern U.S. history. Between 2010 and 2015, Gotham, New York's rent increased by 50%, while the income for the renters between the ages of 25 and 44 only increased by 8%. Entry-level housing construction has dropped 10%, showing that modern-day families just can't afford to build and live in new houses. Now that I have showed you how unavailable affordable housing can be for most families, I'll show you just how effective your hours with Habitat for Humanity can be to struggling families in your own community. Habitat for Humanity has helped over 6 million people in the world find their own place to sleep and live their lives since the beginning of the organization in 1976. To provide relief, Habitat for Humanity is able to help build new homes or preserve older ones that need to help to continue to support the families that live inside of them. Volunteers come together, no matter their experience, help families in their own community obtain something as simple as a house with multiple rooms. The new homeowners themselves work on their own homes as well as the homes of other Habitat recipients. They put in 250 hours of sweat equity in a down payment of around $500 for an affordable place to live. Anyone can volunteer, and it's very easy to donate your time to help the families in your own community. You can find events at the Lafayette chapter of Habitat for Humanity's website and contact them there. As winter quickly approaches, they need as much help as possible to help repair and restore older homes that need help preparing for the cold. No matter your experience, they will teach you what you need to know and find a place for you to work. Although you must be 18 to actually build a home, anyone younger than that can still volunteer. They are always in constant need of people to help paint the newly built homes as well as the older preserved ones. No matter your age, there is a way to get involved. Throughout the presentation, I have shown you why Habitat for Humanity is needed and how you can make a difference in your own community. The shortage of affordable housing affects many people who are living below the poverty line. The donation of your labor to your local Habitat for Humanity chapter can work on decreasing the amount of people in need. Heidi and Bianca Gibbard were given a Habitat home that changed their life. They can now afford their basic life necessities that they weren't able to afford before. Donating something as simple as time can help change the lives of struggling families in your own community.